Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So our research is progressing along quite nicely. We're quite close to finishing this off. Yeah, we're getting there. The issue we're actually struggling for is the books. We're struggling for mana power, and I did, between this episode and last one, actually add a few more mana crystals to this system to try and speed it up, but they're just bottlenecking back. So I think we'll fix that first to start with. There has been an update to the game. You can see here the menu in the top left has now got much more information on it, which is fantastic. And this bar here, you can now customize. You can actually turn things off on them if you want to. So turn off the coins because there's no point in having them off if they're shown there. And we can put in whatever we want along there. I don't really know what things we'll need up there, but I suppose if I want information, I'll add them as we go. There's also a fantastic option now of you have a build searching thing. So I can just go, I want a farm, and there we go. There is a farm tile. If we go to buildings and type in farm, there is a farm there. Also works for the filters as well. So go to a barn and click on there. Go to a barn that doesn't have, it isn't full. You're full. I think everywhere's full at the moment. Where are you? Nope, you're empty. You can filter, well, whatever you want there. So I mean, I know obviously it's on share time, but makes life easier. I like that. That's fantastic. It's very well done. So first things first. Well, first things first is I'm going to upgrade the base because we have the mana stone. Let's add mana stone to this. Here's mana brick. Oh, we have 112 mana brick. We need 100 to upgrade the base. So let's do that. Boom. There we go. And I think, not cap, is it? No, it's not cap. I think 10's the cap, so there you go. So now we have even more houses if we need them. We are getting quite high on people, but that's we're going to fix in a moment as well. There's also a problem over here that I completely missed, and I want to say thank you to Sophie Lou again for putting that out. We're producing two goods here, two different types of goods, and we're only having one conveyor belt to bring them out. So once our mana parts are full, this would all back up, which is absolutely not very good. So instead, put two in. Let's build menu actually says what you've last typed in there. And let's filter these by mana brick and mana pipe. Okay. I also want to have a look at what's going on here. Why have you stopped working? I don't actually see any carts associated to that anymore, which is a little odd. Ah, yes. This has all come to a halt because we don't actually have enough fuel going. Forester, I forgot about that. But before I do that, I do want to change something up back here as well. This farm does not need 10 people in it. I'm going to cut that right down to 1. And this grain mill is on 1 person. I want to add the lumber mill to our Steam network because that's a bit of a tailback here. It's not really dramatic because this is still keeping up with the enchanter. I might not do that yet, so I'm not sure. Have a line. We don't have a line coming down here. It would be a long way to travel one. I think we'll leave that for the minute. Yeah, we need a way to produce more logs here. So I also noticed my action bar has disappeared. That's to the action bar is still there, it's just not visible. Okay, well, I'll look at that later because I don't know exactly what's done that. That's a little odd. Right, so let's plant more trees for this. And that'd be a good idea, planting more trees. I think it would. We've got plenty of iron and logs, so let's plant some more trees around here, shall we? So tree planters. Plant tree. Ah, there we go. Our research is unlocked. Awesome sauce. We'll get to that in just a moment. Plant tree. And they'll grow up and hopefully kick the forester in a bit faster. Is exactly what we need to make more manor places there. So our research is done, which is awesome. What other research can we do? Nothing that uses those. So let's turn on enchanted accessories, and let's in fact grab you, and no, you're going to say you're going to grab. You are going to be switched over from unpack to pack. You're going to grab packaged items. Oh no, you're not. That's the wrong button. You're going to grab. You're going to just leave that for a minute. And we have another one there. You're going to drop that back off in there. Ooh. I don't think. Oh, you can. Okay, Lord. Right. In fact, what I can do here, where did... that extra... Oh. See, that's what you get for not filtering things properly. There we go. And he tried to put it in there. So grab those. In here. Stop. You are gonna have gonna be set to unpack from crate. Drop them in there. Well, there you go. Right. You are going through the packing and unpacking from crate, so just unpack them. Just unpack them, thank you. Okay. And you... gonna grab the mana crystals. Up here. You're not gonna... I really don't know what's going on here. You grabbed mana crystals. You had one mana crystal in you, so why did you not grab the rest? I don't know. How strange. Let's just empty that out, put it back in that storage there so we can get things going again for a bit. There we go. You have plenty of trees, you've got plenty of fuel now, you're doing things. Awesome, of course. I think that's going to have to be added to our Steam network at some point, but this is something else I want to fix as well, or change I should say, not really fix. I'm going to rotate that around and I'm going to let that do its thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab another one there. Move you over to there, remove those, one more of those in there, and then put a splitter in here. Structural, logistics, splitter, like so. There we go. Right, you can turn around, and off you go, and that'll double our throughput of the mana crystals, which should help produce more magical elemental power. And hopefully overall increase our capabilities, really. Right, that barn is completely full, and we'll grab more gold. I don't really know what gold is used for, but I'm going to grab as much of it as I can. I might just grab that whole bunch and put it in barns, and just have gold storage here in barns, which it's just there. It would just be useful. Okay, so that's going to increase our mana throughput, double our mana throughput, which is exactly what we want. You are now getting the fuel required. You do need a boost, so I am going to try and connect you up to the steam network. I'm not sure there, so let's bring that down. You're on the steam network. Awesome sauce. And we could even plug in our enchanter to that as well. Nope. And steam network is 375 and it's producing 1,000, so we're still good. And it's got a bit of a speed boost, but the issue was never really speed, the issue was always mana power, wasn't it? So that's fine, that's absolutely fine. You're now running out of books because the paper is not going fast enough. That's what really I should have put onto the network here, shouldn't I? I should have put the paper middle. Okay, you're producing enough still, everything's still working fine. Okie dokie, right, that's all good. Okay, the mana system is going, this is going, that is slowly packaging things up. Just taking a bit of time to actually get the mana crystals. The forge is taking a while. Smelt them down, I suppose. Okie dokie, right. So, the other research we're doing is our enchanted one, that's going to be done very soon. What do we unlock? What new wonderful things did we unlock? I guess we've unlocked the elemental refinery. A bit of mana brick, which was not working because our people were going too slowly over to here. Now working. Okay. And we're full on mana pipes, so yeah, that's okay. Right. Another thing I want to fix is this rail system. Right now, obviously, all our trains are going down there, all the way around, coming all the way back in, and it's just completely pointless. So we're going to change this up. Get loads of wood back in the process. Always useful. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to do that, which just shortens that line there, and we're also going to do the same here. We're going to run a train over the top again, like so, which does mean all our trains will carry straight on, but we're going to put a pusher there, and that pusher is going to be filtered to sandwiches there. So our sandwich train will go down there, come back again, and do its thing. And I might also do that, so when the sandwich train comes up, it goes straight on, it doesn't need to go down there. So that's gonna help speed up our sandwich delivery, because our gold coins are going to start dropping, or yellow coins are going to start dropping, because of these mana systems. They use yellow coins to run things. Our red coins are doing really well. We are dropping on them, but making so many of them, it's doing really well. We have fish and shirt selling there. That's all good. You're fine. Good to there. You're doing okay. You are really struggling to produce any form of stuff now. You're just every 4 seconds producing 1 stone, which means our stone in our base is going up. Okay, but yeah, that's going to cause a problem at some point, I reckon. But we'll see. We'll get into recharging this stuff soon. I'm not sure exactly how that works. It's something to do with the mana reactor. Oh, apparently we have shrines we can place. Not sure why. Quite sure why we can place these shrines. When we have one here, and we know there is a shrine over here. There. How very strange. Oh well. Not complaining about that. Definitely not. Okay, that makes life a lot easier actually. That means we can put all of our shrines just over here. I feel as if that's kind of wrong. I feel as if you shouldn't be able to place shrines. You should only be able to go to the shrines when they're in the world. Maybe it has something to do with version updates. I'm not sure. I know in the previous version the shrines weren't spawning, so you could just build them. So what I'm going to try and do is not build them and go and find the other shrines. We have the air one, have the water one, and we have the earth one. We don't have the fire one yet. I'm going to have to go hunting for that one, I think. But we'll have a look, see if we can get it, and if we can't, then well, we can't, and we can always build it. Okay, so we now have all these things unlocked, and the first one I want to do is air purification, because that's the one that gives you access to the faster conveyor belts, and also the air upgrades for buildings, which is really, really useful. So we'll do that. And that requires air crystals. Air crystals are produced in a temple, like this one here. Hello, hello. And what are you doing? What's gone wrong here? Something has gone terribly wrong with my take package goods, deliver them to packager. We're going to say no now for some bizarre reason. They were working previously, now they're not. Why is this? The path is clear. Is it too far for you? Is that a problem? Probably is. Okay, okie dokie. Right, do you know what? We'll change this up then to something that I was gonna do a little while ago anyway. But suppose we'll bring these plans forward. We're gonna do that. We're gonna grab a silo and we're gonna do that. And this silo is gonna be set to created items. This is where things become complicated. Yeah, we're going to set it to created items. It becomes complicated because of, not so bad now, because I don't have to worry about and you can be switched to yeah, I don't worry about it now because I've only got one item that's going to be created, but later on I might have multiple items, and I there's no way to filter them based on the goods in an item crate. So I just need to basically take it down here, unpackage it, and then figure out where it goes from there. Like filter the packager out to different places. So I suppose each packager could do a maximum of 4 things. We'll see how that works. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick in a silo there. Okay, with a train stop on it facing that way. And this train stop can go. No longer need that one. And come along here. And oh, you three can grab those and put them in there, and you can be filtered to being packaged items. So we have shirts which sell in the general store. We have shirts which sell in the so we've got 2 shirts. I'm going to cut that down because we don't need the red coins. Yeah, we don't need the red coins anymore, so we can cut that back by telling you to drop off and pause in. Grab you, if you don't mind. There, and then filter you to be in goods, created goods, and then I'm going to move you back a bit more. There we go. So you're picking up the goods. Awesome. Sandwiches, you're fine. And you're on item crates as well, so you'll pick up the other 4. These guys are coming back now. I just want to check that little loop there works. Not the way I envision it to go, but okay. Yeah, that roadway is a little bit of a problem. There's a single lane there. You 3 are doing all that, and that's absolutely fine. There's no, shouldn't be anyone else going along those lines, so we're getting very confused onto their pathing here because they don't know what's what and what's when. Probably need to set the one-way system up there, but we'll get that done. So, right, haven't been checking this. You come down here, you will drop off the item crates into there, you will pick those up, and then nothing will happen because we don't have any carts except 2 mana crystals. We'll grab, I think we'll just grab 1 for the moment, and off you go. And you already have a rail stop there. I think that's in, I can't tell. We'll find out in a minute. I think so. I think it is. Bomb, bomb, there we go. Okay. So now you have enough goods to produce more mana brick, which is exactly what we want. And it's on the rail system, which is going to speed things up a fair bit as well, which is always good. So that helps. That helps, and we've cut down how many shirts we're selling. So although we will still make the red coins, it won't be as many, which is fine. Absolutely fine. No problem at all. I just need to figure out this one-way system a bit better. Right now it's confusing the life out of these carts. So that way, Wait. You ignored. Right, so we're no longer getting enough packaged goods in. This is just taking too long. That's the issue. Okay, so but we can sort that out. We can sort that out because we can add a second manifold if we need to. We're getting plenty from here. But what I want to do, I just want to get that working so that I can build a elemental refinery, which we can do now. So let's build one of these and see what that is. We're going to put it down there. Elemental refinery. You can produce air ether from mana power and air stones. Right. In that case, I'm going to move you to here because this is going to be the mining setup. Let's preempt this and let's sort of build the setup here for what I wanted. Very awkward that that's not correct. And also my action bar disappearing. Flatten terrain down. Flatten terrain down. Awesome. Right. So you come there. You come there. There we go. Right. A single path going down. We don't really need that path for anything at the moment. We will do once the air is done, but that's fine. And you can come across there. And what we want to do is we want to have 4 barns. We need 4 barns coming out of this, which store the 4 different elements. So, we were to go and flatten down. Right. Oh. No. Flatten down. Thank you. Which basically means flatten to this level. Okay. And we were to grab the barns and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So because I may need storage of the raw elements, so that makes sense. And then into the element refinery, and the refinery goes into 4 more barns. Okay, which is going to involve removing this road completely. And removing the resources. Resource. Get rid of that coal, even though that would have probably been quite useful. And we get rid of the trees and the grain. We will do. Well, we won't do that. We'll do. That. Which looks weird, but is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I need 4 inputs and 4 outputs on that. I'd like to get the setup sort of done first, so it's all ready and prepared for when we add the other elements to it. How do I want to do this? If I have but we can use multiple layers. Let's move this out a couple as well, so we give ourselves some space. And yeah, and what we can do is then go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go. What order are you doing? Fire, water, earth, and air. So we'll go in that order. So we'll go. No. Fire, water, earth, and air. And I've gone a bit backwards there because I want air on this side so that we can actually do things. Which means you're going to be fire crystal, you're going to be earth crystal, you're going to be water crystal, and you're going to be air crystal. Okay, right. So we now want to go to our mana pipes, and we want to change this up slightly. Let's pause this, and I will show you what I meant before by the bypass. Because sometimes you want multiple buildings on the same system, but like here, see, this is all backing up, and it's just doing nothing. These crystals are doing absolutely nothing now. What you want is them crystals back in the system. So, if you do that, you'll see all these have an arrow on them, the way they face, which is the way you first drag the line. So, you see they work like that. So the idea here is that the crystals come along and they will always go straight. They'll always prioritise going straight, just like a train, a minecart. So they end up there. But if that's blocked, they will go along here. And then when they get to this junction, they will follow the flow. So if you first put the pipe in going from right to left, like I have here, they will follow the flow from right to left. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. And then they all shoot past and everything's absolutely awesome. Cool. So, if I then change this one up to do same thing, do that, but remove that pipe there, they will come along, go down here, go into the mana elemental refinery, and then once that one's blocked, they will go round, which means they'll end up going down here to the mana enchanter, which means it does have a less of a priority, but I think will be okay. You might have to set up a better system for this later, but right now I think we'll be okay. Okay, right, so the only thing left to do then is to put in our system of conveying things. So conveyor belts basically, and now that may look a little weird, but hopefully when I put the wooden arches on top, it will go. Then this one is going to go. Hopefully that all makes sense. Give me a conveyor belt. So we're going that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way, that way, that way. Yep, I think that's all going to make perfect sense. He says, hopefully. Let's grab a couple of grabbers, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 4. Okay, and then we need to go. This one is going to be fire. This one's going to be earth. This one's going to be water, and this one's going to be air. And that should be everything we need to get all of our elemental crystals out there. Okay, we've got power. You know what? I'm going to select each and every one of those because why the hell not? There we go. And that produces the ethers, and then from here they have to go to the air temple with mana crystals to produce air crystals. So we are going to need more mana crystals. We are definitely going to need more mana crystals, which we got plenty coming in. We just don't have enough being produced. So I'm going to turn off that. Let you do your thing for a bit. And that one back on for a little bit. Yep. That'll be enough. Not way too much, but I'm not fussed with that. I'm going to move it anyway, but I just want to get the crystals that are in there out. Like so, right. Okay. These back. Ooh. 3. There you go. Right. Move that there, and those bits there. Right, so we want to double check the floor is level. It is not. That is a bit awkward. Ooh. Batten down. Hold in there, I think. He's fine. We'll move you to there. Yep. And then we'll copy you and put you there. So. And you are going to go on to mana crystals. And you're going to have your this put there. And back on again. Okay. And you are going to have a line like so. And I don't think that's going to work. I think that's too high. Find out. Oh, that one there, turn that on. Yep, that is too high. Okie dokie. So we'll remove that entire line. Put in a slightly lower one. Then we'll have a bit of there, and we'll just push that one. So, yeah, right. Okie dokie. And then we'll have a grabber on the end there. That way. And that should increase our mana production, 5 and 5. And we also want to go to our Steam network. And, remove that, do that, and that. There we go. Right. Looks as if to begin with we're not actually getting enough. But we are just getting enough fuel in to tick over. So we're just getting the 4 fuel in as and when this runs. This ticks over and completes this. That one's struggling a little bit, but should be okay for the time being. This one's going to be fully charged on mana, but is doing nothing because we have no access to air crystals, and this one over here is fully charged and doing nothing because you have no access to books. You have no access to books because of paper shortage, and the paper shortage because the forester is just not running fast enough. Let's put loads more people in the forester and get that into gear. Not that you particularly need it because we're not exactly struggling for anything over here, but yeah, I think we've got enough books to keep things going, to be honest with you. Okay, right, so do we have any airstone stored somewhere? I think we do, don't we? Airstone. We have 48 apparently stored somewhere. Where did I put them? Mana, earth. Anyone remember where we stored our air crystal? There. That's not particularly helpful, although it is, because using our godly powers we can move whole barns in one go, which yeah, it might be a little bit cheaty, but nah, it's okay. It's right. Harvest the drill. You can I just clear your inventory somehow? Is that a doable thing? Yes, it is. Boom, it's 5 gold. Boom, I know that's terrible. I'm so sorry. But you, would you be so kind as to take airstones and put them into that barn? Great. Right. Can I turn off the mana overlay? Sure, there was a way to. Video mana transmission effects off, because although they look pretty, they do get in the way. So there we go. Right, that's now doing its thing. Cool. Righty dokie. Okay, so you're taking the air and putting it there, and then you are producing air ether, which I've just realised is not what I want to be doing here. Okay, so the question is, how many ethers do I really want to store? Do I want to store 200 of them? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So let's change this up, because obviously I got that completely wrong. Oh, these should be the ethers instead. No, we want water ether. Hold on. That's water, that's earth. We want earth ether. And then that one's fire ether. So yes, I got that completely wrong. This would be the old style of system where you had the mana crystals come in, get purified, and become well, the mana stone come in, get purified, and become crystals. So that's not how it works now. That's not how it works now. Obviously it becomes ether instead. Then the ether is used in here along with that mana. That mana. Still really struggling for. I think the issue now is that we're actually struggling for fuel. Come on, speed up. Trying to find a balance there where it's the inventory isn't increasing, which means that your producing more than the conveyor can actually pull out of it. So 2 people seems to be going down slightly, which is okay. Okay. So you're now getting everything you need. You're getting everything. Okie dokie. So this is all good. You're completely full because you're completely full. Right. So, yeah, I think we're going to do a lovely little change here, and so I'm not wasting so many things bringing it over here, because I don't really think once this is done, which it is done now, this is going to go any further than that. I think we're going to have any more mana coming over here, possibly, I'm not sure. But a patch or 2 ago, you could control rail stops using logic. And I would like to do that, although then we'd have an extra 100 stored in here. So I actually would like to find out how many carts we've got doing this, and drop it down to just the 1. Need to figure out that pathing system, because something's very, very odd with it. You're the other one. Okie dokie. Right, there we go. Okay. So, I probably want to put these in a barn as well. Suppose. Do I want to put them in a barn? Sorry, do I want to put the crystals in a barn? I probably do, don't I? Yes. Let's be honest here. Let's put the crystals in a barn as well. We'll put that on the floor just yeah. So you want to take mana crystals and put into there. You want to take air ether and put into there, and then another wagon. You're going to be storing air crystals this time around. But bomb, want to be taking air crystals to the school. Okay. The drawback to this is that we're not going to get anything in here because we are not producing enough mana crystals. Because this needs a serious boost. I don't think it's just fuel it needs either. I think it needs a much bigger boost than what we've got going on here. You're filling up on fuel just in time for the next one to tick, so you've got very little downtime. You're the same. You're filling up on fuel just enough time, less than a second's worth of downtime, and it's not enough to keep up with what's going on here. So we need to make this into a really mega industrial mana plant. Because it's just not going fast enough. But yeah, what I was going to do with the train system there, I was thinking, was having it set up so that if this has any items in it at all, turn off the train at the other end so it doesn't pick up anything, which means we'd have far less storage coming into this silo here. I might do that. Because I've not actually done the logic for that sort of thing before. So let's pause this and go. With a compute block, we want an inventory sensor, we want a math block, and we want a... I think that's it. I think that's all we need. Yeah. So you link to that, then you're going to link to that. You are going to be set to is greater than 1. You're going to be set to less than 1, so that's true. And then you are going to come over here, and link to that. Okay. And then when my train comes along, which I think still has some stuff in it, you're all full. I mean, I could upgrade. I think I will. I'll upgrade that to increase the storage a little bit here, because we always need more mana pipes and we'll always need more mana bricks. So let's just check if this works. Your planks, your t-shirts, your mana, awesome. Right, so here we go. So you're going to drop in there, boom, you're going to trigger, and that's going to become true. So that's going to become false, because we have more than one item in there. If any item, it's more than one item in there, which means in theory, if we come down here, it's turned off the station. Awesome. So that means this one will fill up with 100 as we're getting the goods over, but this one will only fill up to, well, won't fill up at all. So in theory, only 2 trains. I think we have 2 trains worth of item crates, so I could even drop that down as well. You have 2 trains of item crates? You do. How many sandwich trains do we have? 1, 2 sandwich trains, that's fine. We've got 1 shirt train and we've got 2 item crates. I think that's fine. Yep, I think that's fine. That'll be okay. The 2 item crates can carry on. Actually, no. I'm going to delete you. I want to drop that down to just 1. So we'll only have around 1 train grabbing item crates, which is exactly what we want. I'm also going to test something, which I haven't done before. I'm going to remove that silo. No, I'm not. No, I've changed my mind. I was going to replace it with a crate, but it's a bit too tall. Don't know how that works, so don't think I will. You're still going and doing things there, but yeah. So that's quite useful that you can now activate rail stops directly. Because before, with the systems that I had, if you watch any of my previous seasons, I've always had offshoots. So, like here, I'd have a bypass here for the train, and then only send trains down there if they're for that type. But now you could have all the barns on the actual rail itself, just on the edge of the rail, and just turn off the rail stops as and when required. So as a train comes by, it just won't pick up from there because the rail stop's not on. Simple as that. So, yeah, I like that. That's a very, very good change. Very helpful. He's gone by and sandwich, but yeah, the train will pick up nothing from there. Okay. And that will only trigger true once this is completely empty. So it's got less than 1 means empty. Well, I can set it to equal 0. That's the same thing. But yeah, less than 1 means empty. So when this is empty, pick it up and it will drop off 1 lot, which will be 12 crates, or 20 crates, whatever it's stored. 20. It'll be 20 crates, and then it will just go off again until there are 20 crates are used. So, then you've got the buffer of how many's inside the maniforge and how many's inside the packager. So it's all good. It's all good. I like that change. We are getting there for mana. I really wanted to get some mana actually done this episode, but it doesn't look as if we're going to, because I've got to wait for this to back up and fill up and we're getting there. But this episode has gone on for nearly an hour, so I'm going to bring it to an end here. And next time we shall start on... actually, no. Let's end this episode with a bit, shall we? Can you grab enough? Yes, you can. Here we go. We're producing air crystals. We have an air crystal. An air crystal. It's on its way. This is where I find out it's already done something. I missed it. Nope, I've done nothing. Here it comes. Here comes our air crystal. Dum dum dum. And boom. 1 of 100. Awesome. So we are producing air crystals now, which means we can get our air research done. So I will let that tick over and do its thing, and we shall come back next episode when that research is complete. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.